Welcome back to Taktik, and today we're looking at a new product that just came out in North America. It's been available for a month and a half or so in Asia and Europe. It's the PTS CM4 by Centurion, or licensed by Centurion. So what this is essentially an ERG, or an electric recoil gun, except now licensed by PTS, much like they used to have back in the day with the Magpul version. Except this one has been updated in the sense that it now uses a Centurion license, and it uses the RM4A1 or AEG 3.0 internals. What this adds is basically standard flash hider up front, a Centurion 10-inch rail, which is exclusive to this gun. Otherwise, Centurion makes 9 or 7-inch rails. PTS flip-up sights, which are actually really good, high-quality products. The PTS EPS stock, probably your best stock on the market when it comes to airsoft. Plenty of space for any batteries. Rear wired, the 300 gram recoil system in the backs for recoil sensation. A new lower receiver, which is actually billet style with increased fencing around all the major controls and squared off too, with the PTS, with the Centurion licensing, so the Centurion symbol here, and then on the other side you got the Centurion arm symbol and wording, and quite a few other little details that have been actually cast into the gun. It's also ambidextrous, so the selector is actually nice and stiff. I don't see any wobble in between the two sides. You get the Epg Compact, in this case, the smaller, or actually the more straight version of the EPG, and new is the new EPM made for RM4s. This is actually a really good magazine. 3120, the switch is at the bottom. It actually feeds really well. Feeds all 120 rounds, heavyweight BBs with no issues. They're available in packs of 3. So let's go try this thing out. So we're back with the CM4. We're about to test her. We're going to be running 11.1s because these guns come with what's called a switch life extender. That's actually a unit that's hooked up to the motor and causing alleviating any potential arcing, which can cause trigger burnout with higher voltage batteries. We're going to be running the new 3120 magazine, and we're going to test essentially the magazine cutoff feature. So this is supposed to stop on the last round. Well, that's what we're going to find out. We're going to run in semi first, and then we'll run in full auto, and that's that. So let's put on some iPro. Mag aim, we're in semi. So I'm trying to shoot it as fast as I can in semi. It's not bad, it's not the best, but it's an RM4, which is typical. Some people may change the motor for an even higher torque motor, but for me, it's fast enough. I own 4 of these things. I actually love them, and I tend to leave the motors alone. The other feature that we would recommend that you look into is a better bucking. More than likely, it's a good idea to look into a Maple Leaf or a Prometheus flat top, for example. It'll give you a really good jump in for performance for a near inexpensive upgrade. It's always something to look into. Whether it's an RM4 or any other gun, check out a better bucking over time is always a good idea. So let's switch over onto full auto. Again, I'm the kind of guy that actually uses the left hand selector a lot, or the right hand selector a lot, and I actually like this one quite a lot. It's a lot beefier than normal, but actually allows you for more positive control. Alright, so back into full auto. So that's it. Magazine cutoff feature is in functional. So after 120 rounds, it actually just stops. You can see the follower over there. It actually feeds all rounds. Now to get the gun going again, so I'm gonna put it back in semi, tap the bolt catch, and there she goes. So that was the PTS CM4. This was Gabriel.